Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. We're making a lot of progress. We're about to reach... Are we? Hold on. Okay, we're not about to reach Black Hole. I was gonna lie to you. No, we're getting close though. A couple more jumps. These are kind of further apart than the previous ones were, so I think we'll probably have to do each of them individually, but we're building Jumplight like crazy. So we'll go to Vagan, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll be ready to jump into the black hole. It's gonna be a big jump to go from here. Well, I think we'll actually just skip this one and go directly there. I think that's a shorter distance. I'm trying to do my weirdo estimation where I like center and then look over here, and now I kind of compare that to what my jump light range is. I think we can do that. Yeah, I think that's doable. We'll find out. We have plenty of resources stockpiled that if it doesn't go that way, we can probably build a jump light cartridge fast enough to make up for the difference. But for now, let's get started here. I want to go check in. This room's doing great. I think sometime this episode we'll probably start building... Actually, why don't we do it right now? Why do something later when you can do it today? Let's delete these two. Basically, my plan is to slowly swap over to these better crops. We have all the stuff built for it. They use less water. The only issue is they take like slightly more materials to get set up. But I think that's fine. Let's go with a corn. Rotate you so you fit. And then and an orange. We love diversity on this ship. Replace a wheat, 2 wheats with a corn and an orange. We'll have some corn on the cob and some orange juice to wash it all down. This is the most gross sounding meal. Now, the other thing that we can do is we can work on getting this security room set up. I'm not convinced it actually does anything super useful, but we're gonna find out. So we can put down this security post. We'll put it next to the door, so then the Marine can walk in and get to work. Now, the other things that we have going on are security mainframe and secure server. Security mainframe unlocks this guy. And the secure server, I assume, does the networked ordnance. Yes. Which I'm not sure what these two do. Oh wait, rapid fire across the ship, stopping power across the ship. I don't know what either of those are. I assume this means you shoot faster, and this one means you shoot harder. I don't know. I know this one is for like secure doors. So maybe we'll just leave it at the security hub for now. Whoops, I forgot to confirm. There we go. It's cheap. It's 4 metal, 2 plastic. That's not a big deal. The other thing I thought we could work on once this hallway here is done. Oh, thank God they released whoever this was that was trapped in this terrible room. Once they get the power in this hallway, I was thinking it might be smart. Somebody mentioned in the comments that we should get these 4 turrets running because we've never used them before in our lives. And I think that's a good idea, is we should get the power and the oxygen set up in there so that if the worst case happens and we need to fight the Zootopans, we can do so with all 8 turrets instead of just the 4 that we normally have. The other thing I was considering doing is maybe getting another fighter built. I know there's like lots of discussion in the comments around what shuttles are best. I honestly have no idea. I've heard many different things about many different ones. I can only tell you that I've had pretty good luck with just the basic shuttle. And I think my favorite thing about the basic shuttle is it's pretty dang cheap. Like, there's no composites that go into it. The thing that I know some people swear by this robot shuttle The thing that I don't like about the robot shuttle is how much component or composite it takes. Granted, we have a large amount extra now. I just like to have a lot of extra just sitting around doing nothing. Alright, we don't have any ships away. I didn't send them out to the molten planet. So let's go ahead and jump.
Take the ship to Jumplight.
So we can get ready for the next location right away.
Sequence initiate in 5, 4, 3, 2,
I remember Voltan, or whatever we're jumping, had a weird symbol that I did not recognize. We're gonna find out what it is right now. It looks like it's just empty nebula. Alright, another successful jump. We've slowed the armada. Begone. Ah, just diffuse nebula. So we should go out for the survey mission right now. Are you beyond? Yeah, I was gonna say you're like a hair beyond our jump light range, which is fine because there's actually not much to do in this nebula anyway. So let's go here. Let's do our survey mission. Who's on duty? All of you are off duty? What the heck? Let's see here. 3 of our shuttles are still beat up. I've read through for those of you who haven't noticed or don't really follow the development of the game super closely, which is understandable. But there's a new update coming out on October 10th, the Dangerous Galaxy update. There's a lot of really cool quality of life stuff in there. A lot of it centers around like away missions and being able to see information a lot easier, which is great considering things are a little how do you put it? They're a little obtuse sometimes to try and find the information you need. Like, how is this person doing? I don't know. I just know they're one of the most healthy people. If I click on them, I can't tell the information. I would have to go find them in the manifest or something, and then figure out, like, are they mentally okay? Are they healthy enough to go on a mission? That's supposed to be all easier to see in this update, or at least in that update and then relative future updates. One of them that I'm not sure if it's going to address the problem I have with my shuttles, but it might, is you can designate certain things for repair. And I don't know if that applies to just, like, objects on the ship, or does that apply to shuttles as well? Because that would be awesome if I could click on a shuttle and be like, hey, fix this, you idiots. So we'll see. I'm excited for that. We're definitely going to make a video the day of, and I'll try to get that up on October 10th, or basically the day that that update is live, so you guys can see some of that as well. But for now, we're doing pretty good on this ship. I'm hoping to have this run done by then, but who knows. The other thing that I was considering doing is starting to swap over to the big water tanks. Let's see here. Oops, I think I broke my build menu. Can I click on build? Oh, I did the thing where if you like go in and out of build a bunch, you break the ability to enter the build menu. I'm gonna save and I will be right back. Hold your horses. And we're back. And what did I tell you? We're able to build again. Okay. So we're going to, what I was talking about is I want to start building these large water tanks. But before I do that, I also want to designate a spot for this pump to go, because that's what's going to enable our cool our cool our cool hot tub. Okay, so we have the pump there, which means we have this much space for water tanks. Actually, that's perfect. We can do 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoops. Hey, you. Stop that. There we go. I don't think there's a way to get more, unless you could turn them sideways, and maybe you don't need any space to, like, what if we did this? Like, is this still acceptable? We just jam them in there like this? Takes 54 plastic. What are we thinking here? We don't need that much water storage. That would have taken all of our plastic. All right, I think we'll do just this for a bit for now. Are we losing water again? Are we losing power again? What's happening? Unlock here. Everybody sit down. Start making nuclear power for me. Looks like all three are gonna fire here pretty quick. Maybe. I have no idea. -4 in the last hour. So this was why I was considering getting this all up and running, so I could delete some of these guys and then put down more water condensers, because we're gonna need more water. We still have positive power, supposedly. Now the biomass. Are you guys busted? Is this why we're not getting biomass anymore? It kind of seems like they are. So let's do our quick restart of the room. Rotate. Shut you off. And shut you off as well. Whenever you notice your biomass is lowering, just do your quick power cycle. There we go. And then that should solve the problem. Is our produce under the same problem? I don't know if it is. It might just be not getting the resources it needs. The orange crop is up and running, though. We should prioritize you. You're up and running, which is great. One biomass equals 5. That is awesome. Much better than 1 equals 4 or 3. The wheat is also 1 equals 4. And 1 equals 5. But the difference is that rice... Basically, corn is less water-intensive rice, and... I feel like oranges are better tomatoes? I don't know. It's kind of like... Oranges are kind of like wheat, but they also have this double produce chance. And they use less water. So I feel like... Once these two... Like... Are you done? Do you have... You have some biomass in there. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't just delete them now. And swap them over. I don't see why I shouldn't. Really just holding on to them for no reason doesn't make any sense. So let's do another corn, another orange, that, and then we can actually throw in a grow light, because that benefits these plants over here. I don't think there's a way to get it in here without taking up a growing spot. Like, we could stick it over here. Maybe we could shove a fridge in that corner or something to be like ultra efficient. We could actually move our fridges to the middle and then stick the grow light there. I don't know. We'll just throw it there for now. That's fine. Oh, another thing that's coming in that update, which is really cool, is being able to designate your storage. So you could, right? You see how this fridge in our grow room is absolutely stuffed to the gills with Metagel? In the future, right now you can't do anything about that, but in the future, with the update that's coming, you're supposed to be able to designate your storage for all types of storage. So this one is stuffed with Metagel, which is what we'd want, because it's next to the hospital. But the one downstairs, that should be full of organic or maybe produce, but there should be no Metagel down there. That just makes zero sense, because anybody who wants to use it is going to have to run downstairs and pick it up. Is our ship back yet? We sent a ship out on a survey mission, and I didn't see if they came back yet. Nope, they're still out there. Alright, we're not going to jump yet, but we should see if there is another mission available. There is a salvage opportunity. How much time do we have? Where are you guys? 37 minutes? We should hold off on jumping. It's a little unfortunate that we can't reach the second one, so we're just kind of eating time here. Well, let's see if we can't succeed at this salvage mission here. We'll send out our best shuttle. The other thing that I'm excited for is that cycle button that I talked about on a previous episode, where you could just swap out crew automatically rather than having to go in and change people out by hand. We got some Marines that are available to go. Marines are always good for the salvage opportunity just because they have the base success chance improvement. I also like sending Vin because he has the light foot. So even though they go a little slower, the improvement to the success chances is worth it, I think. So I think that's a pretty good shuttle to send out. This one, plus 25% chance is really great. We're at an 85% chance to succeed on the away mission. Now, what I was talking about before was maybe building one of these heavy fighters. You can put 2 crew in it, which is kind of cool. Increases hull integrity. It takes twice as much metal, basically, but otherwise is the same. You do have to build the heavy array flight control. And maybe what we could do is we could start, you know, because these shuttles are all beat up anyway, we could start swapping over to heavy shuttles and trying those out. I think I'll give that a shot. I think I like this idea. We're a little low on plastics, but, you know. Yeah, being a little low on plastics has me nervous, but I think we'll try it. So that'll take 12 of our plastic, and then we need to go over here. And we need to make a heavy box. 9 and 5. Okay, you don't take any plastic, which is great, because we don't have a ton. We're going to end up in the weird situation where we have more composite than we do have plastic. What do you mean, invalid build plan? Objects are blocking access to doors? Are you kidding me? Here, go to the bridge, view the spacecraft. Oh, is it because the spacecraft is landing? We have to wait for the spacecraft to land. And maybe take off. Somebody also mentioned in the comments that you can't build stuff while the ships are taking off and returning. Maybe that's what it is. I suppose people don't want to get blasted with hot engine exhaust while they're trying to assemble a shuttle in 0G or whatever. Alright. Okay, looks like our algae crop is back to working again, which is great. Plus 8 in the last hour. Metagel is fine. Are we still making metagel? It doesn't look like it. We should turn off our composite guy, I think. Because we're going to want to start, like, generating more plastic. Let's turn you off for now. We're doing good. Like, my test for composite is having, like, 20 on hand in case, whatever reason, you have to build an emergency Jumplight calibrator. Oh, hold on. That's twice I've broken my build menu in one episode. Let's go for 3. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to drop that guy down, confirm. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to drop down the heavy array as well. Okay, that seems to have worked. So they'll build the heavy array first, and then I think they'll follow up with that heavy class fighter. And then we'll actually go over here and just delete you, since you're busted anyway. And we're going to swap you out for a heavy shuttle. What's the difference between you two? You actually take less plastic, which is surprising. More metal, less plastic, some composite. Which is honestly okay. We don't we have excess metal. We have a little excess composite. Not a lot of plastic. We might want to consider getting some more biomass going. Although it could also be like a weird, a strange byproduct of us having kind of like swapped stuff around in our grow room here. But I don't think it could hurt to get more, at least like 1 or 2 more algae farm, perhaps. Let's at least build 1. Get that going. It's always good to queue things 1 at a time, or relatively 1 at a time. I didn't follow my own rules over here for the water tanks. But based on this, actually, one of these equals 3 of our small water tanks, actually. So once this is built, we can start deleting... En route. We can start deleting these small water tanks. So once this guy is finished, we can delete these 3, and once this one is finished, we can actually delete all 5. And we'll want to get maybe 1 or 2 water condensers. It seems like we are losing water at a very slow trickle. It's like 2 or 3 every hour or so. We have one person who is exhausted. Go take a nap. There's so many open beds here. I have no way to help you. The other thing that we could do, and we are out of plastic for real now, is we could get this this hot tub going, which is 6 metal, 8 plastic. There's actually no composites in there whatsoever. You just throw it down right in the middle of the room. This room is going to be like the cool room to hang out in. People are going to come here to relax. Maybe get a massage. A massage table would actually be a really funny item to add to the game. To like decrease crew stress or something. I don't know. I just really... Oh great, water tanks are done. I just really like the idea of like somebody like, ah man, space has got me down. I'm gonna go get a massage. Stores up to 50 water. Delete all those. And these actually store more water than the 5 of those combined, which is wild to think about. And actually, let's make sure our ships are not back yet. Returning. Okay, they're almost back. I don't want to sit around waiting for a ship if it's already in the hull. Or in the hold. This one's underway. I know we had a lot of construction going on, so it's got to make sure you check on everything so you're not wasting time. Alright, we can get the hot tub going though. Exciting. We've been building to this for like 4 or 5 episodes, if not longer. Hot tub confirmed. Sick. That's gonna be amazing. Alright, perfect success! Man, that's 4 successful salvage missions in a row. Granted, we've done a good job of stacking the crew for the mission. Did the shuttle even get damaged? It looks pristine. Amazing. Once they have landed, we will take off. Set that shuttle down. Perfect. Alright, let's disembark here. Or, sorry, they will disembark while we initiate the Jumplight jump.
Let's bring that star a little closer.
Off we go. And we have a full... Man, we are calibrating Jumplight at a crazy rate. Who would have thought 4 Jumplight calibrators is unstoppable? I guess the other thing that we could consider doing... Ooh, we're in an ice world. Interesting. We don't really need the water. I'd say as I'm at half water. We could build that this guy, the science console, grants Jumplight calibration speed. 753. We just got a bunch of resources from the shuttle mission going out. Why don't we, queue that up. Let's plot out our next jump here. Chifu Shen? Sure. Target. Get ready for that. How far away are you guys? 33. You've gained a little speed on me since the last time I checked. But we also did sit around for a bit waiting for our shuttles to come back. Now, let's queue up... Oh, we already got that. So prioritize that dude. Should we go ahead and disassemble you? I don't know if we should. Maybe we should. I don't know. Let's see. What is our missions here? We have tons of resource extraction, but it's also the only thing you can get from water worlds is ice. From the ice places is water. But we could do another survey and try to get the subsequent salvage mission out of it. Why don't we do that? Not that shuttle. You have a plus 35 to succeed? That's crazy. I want to like swap this crew over to this shuttle. It's a better shuttle. Jeb? Oh, it's because I'm sure there's some... Ah, yep, it's Lightfoot. Success chance. Ox is just a success chance. I didn't realize that. I always thought Ox was like crew resiliency. That's cool. Okay, so let's send out this somewhat beat up shuttle. And we'll send out a real green crew on this one. We could get some people with some better... Or to get some more people with call signs would be great. No need to send people with call signs on just your standard survey mission, I don't think. I think I've only failed 1, maybe 2 survey missions before. So hopefully I'm not jinxing myself by saying that right now. Alright, away mission, away. This one hasn't even been started. Oh, it's because we haven't finished the heavy guy, right? Heavy array? Let's prioritize you, because you're kind of gating some things. I'm surprised. Unless this is all the resources that were just sitting around from disassembling this shuttle. It looks like that, actually. I thought they were hauling resources here, which I thought wasn't possible until the heavy array got built. Alright, our biomass is dropping actually pretty dramatically, which is not great. Where would all our biomass be going? It's not going here. Is it getting sucked into our produce room? Probably. We do have a lot of produce going on down here. Yeah, we got 10 produce-ers. I don't think coffee actually uses produce. But we do have a grow light going, which is great. All right, let's build some more biomass. Oh, you never finished this one. What the heck, robot? Why are you so slow? I shouldn't be mean to the robot. He finally stopped being emotionally broken. He is feeling isolated. Part of me wonders if that's not because he doesn't... Like, does he interact with people? This came up in the comments at one point where I was like, does the robot actually interact with others, or does he just go about his day bemoaning the fact that nobody wants to pay attention to him? And somebody had the idea to build a second robot, and I like the idea, and maybe it works, but I like the idea that you have 2 robots and then they're like best buddies. Like, we will never be separated. Or what the alternative is, you build 2 robots and they hate each other. We're gonna throw down some fridges in here as well. Have you been inspired? He is inspired. He's still feeling isolated though. His battery is low. I guess that's something we could do. Build another robot charging station. 10, 10, 8. That's a lot of resources. But it is another worker, essentially. Why not? Let's do it. I'm going crazy here. Our power is positive. Oh, I forgot about the water situation. So we should come down here. All of you have been cleared out, which is great. So, to prepare for future water issues, is we should build another oxygen generator. You don't need 2 power things, that's redundant. But the oxygen generators are needed to facilitate the oxygen that gets absorbed by the water condensers. So what are we at? We were at -20 in the last hour, so let's do another 2. And the ratio that somebody told me that's really helpful is you need 1 oxygen generator for every 5 condensers you have. So if you look at this room we built over here, there's 2 oxygen generators, 10 condensers. So that's kind of like the rule of thumb for ratio of oxygen to water generation. How are you guys doing? The room's still very loud. Let's see. Oh, we never came down here. Hey, security post is up and running. How are you doing, bud? Stations a Marine to respond to nearby threats. He's just in this giant room all by himself. The hallway is powered though, which is great. This hallway is not powered. So we will rectify that. I thought I had originally made this hallway so it was part of this hallway, I guess I didn't set that up correctly, though. Spacecraft is returning. Let's cue that up. Alright, to the spacecraft we go. Ta-da! Wow, you got the crap kicked out of you. Or no, wait, you were already beat up before. Our heavy shuttle is not done, so we will send out our pristine shuttle. We're gonna swap out you guys. Hopefully our really good crew is still available. It looks like 2 of them are at the very least. Jeb is also good. And then I believe it was... yeah, Tora with the Lightfoot. So this crew is awesome. I think they have like a 35% chance to succeed. A plus 35% chance to succeed. Salvage opportunity. Yeah, so it takes a 60% mission to a 95% mission. It's a little slower than typical, but I mean, a resource salvage mission that's got a 95% chance to succeed is pretty crazy. The other thing I'm resisting the urge to go ahead and build this last calibrator here. Mostly because I'm afraid that, this last cartridge here, because I love the idea of being as efficient as possible with my Jumplight, because if you get a second cartridge, maybe we could be jumping here instead of waiting to jump to this guy, but I think it's best to hold off on the off chance that we do need 5 calibrators to stay ahead of the Zootopans. Now, the other thing that we can work on, and I mentioned this earlier before ignoring what I was talking about, was getting these turret rooms set up to run. And how much resources would this take? It would be 3 and 1, 1 and 3. So it's 4. To do a set of power and oxygen is 4 metal, 4 plastic. Which we have plenty of, and if that resource mission, which hopefully succeeds, I should say, we should have plenty more plastic coming in. Ready to jump. We will not jump until our shuttle is back, sir. It'd be cool if that was, like, toggleable, is if you could say, like, never jump while your shuttle is out. On the off chance that you, like, accidentally trigger your jump without thinking. Or something. Could be like, never do this. Because I could see myself panicking at some point and being like, we gotta get out of here, and then the shuttle's gone. You're like, oh, sorry people. Alright, this floor is actually looking great. I don't know what we'd do with these big rooms. We've already got a security room set up. What other rooms are there? So waterworks, security hub, med bay, power station. Somebody mentioned getting another manufacturing floor up and running. I think we're doing fine with the materials that we have, especially with the amount of like successful salvage missions we've been running. I think you can do it 2 different ways, kind of, is you could focus heavily on just internal resource production, because we do have a ton of material. We could maybe build like another metal manufacturer and just crunch through even more metal. But I think we're fine for now. Still haven't built these other water condensers, so I'm going to go ahead and prioritize these. So we are getting a little low on water. I'd like to rectify that. Negative 36 in the last hour. Holy crap. Looks like we need to build even more. We might want to consider, actually, while we're here, maybe sending one of these shuttles out. Like, it makes me nervous because they're all beat up. But, like, we could get some water. They do take a long time, though. Like, this one would give us 300 water, essentially. I think instead we'll just focus on building our own water backup. Although minus 30 in the last hour is concerning. Oh, I wonder, is it our... Does this thing consume water? You do! I'm learning. I thought you were just kind of like, you fill it once and then it's good. I do love that the hot tub is in here. This is the coolest room on the ship. Long term, though, we need to be able to balance our water anyway without that. So I think we're just gonna focus on getting these up and running, getting our water positive on the ship as it is. Then we should call it good. So that one's been full. That one's been filled. And then I'm also, now that these have been hauled appropriately, I'm going to go ahead and queue up 2 more, or at least 1 more. That takes all of the plastic that we have. Queue up 1 more so we can try and head off the water crisis that is brewing. Should be okay. This guy's still getting stuff hauled to it. You seem to be stuck, sir. You're stuck on, like, on this small bit of plastic here? What happened to you? Can we get you out of here? How do I fix you? Can I I have an idea. I'm gonna transfer you to supply. Uh-oh. Eva is stuck in an infinite time loop. Oh, we're actually a little over on the episode. So we're going to pause there. Hopefully this mission has done well. Let's wait and see. This will be the crowning cherry on the top of the episode if you succeeded. Haha! Success again, 5 in a row. Alright, so we're gonna stop the episode there. Eva's still stuck in limbo, so hopefully we can get them out of there by saving and reloading. But if you like the episode, click the like button, it helps out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey, subscribe to my channel, that also helps me out a lot. Until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!